Jim Reardon was one of those guys that was a pillar of the community. He was a pillar of the college. He did a lot of great things, and we're here to celebrate his life. So I'm so glad that all of you could be here and help us in that celebration. One of the things I think the College of Business has done well for over 50 years, over its whole founding, is serve the working professionals here in South Florida well. And I think no program has done that to a greater impact than Jim Reardon's MBA in sport management.
Describing him was passion for his work, passion for FAU sports, passion for the sport industry, but most passionate about the students.
He used to always say it was never about him. It was all the students' hard work. I had nothing to do with it. So it was okay to make mistakes, but it was when you made an error because you weren't focused. To him, that was a big deal.
He wasn't going to let you fail unless you chose to fail. And that's a really great attribute of an educator and a teacher as well. He didn't like anybody to beat him at what he was doing. And that's a good competitor. That's a person that you really want on your team. When I came here and I looked at what FAU did, the person who had the highest ranking of anything that we did was what Jim Reardon was doing in the sports management program. And so I said, Jim, how much better can you get? And he said, how much better you want?
I've spent the last few weeks trying to think of the perfect words to say, and all I can think of is how fortunate we all are to have met Dr. Riordan over the years. Since graduation, many alumni have gone on to have great careers both in and out of the sport industry, and I think a large part of that is due to the foundation that Dr. Riordan gave us. I don't think Dr. Riordan truly understood how much our friendship meant to me, as I can't imagine what my life would be like today if it weren't for him. As I look around the room, I can't think of all the lifelong friends and memories I have made, all because of Dr. Riordan and his program. It's safe to say we are all better people for having known him. And while he might not be here with us physically, it's safe to say that his legacy will live on forever within the community, FAU, his program, and his students.
Today is difficult, but I am honored to be here to celebrate one of the most influential leaders in my life, a person that I respect immensely and love dearly, who represents a university that I also love very dearly. And together, this university and Dr. Riordan are responsible for my success and my triumphs, both from a professional perspective and from a personal perspective. And this is true for so many other students. He was first my teacher, and then he became one of the greatest mentors that I had. He also became a great friend and definitely will always be part of my family.
So I'm sure you've all had your fair share of Dr. Riordan's tough love. I know I have, over the few times that he hung up on me when I was on the phone with him. And I wondered if I was still gonna be in the program. So I can laugh about it now because I knew he just wanted better for me, and he's honestly just a big teddy bear with a hard exterior.
Frank and Peggy Gilroy were great friends of Jim. I'm honored to share these reflections written by Peggy. If I had a chance to speak and say a few words about Jim, this is what I would say. My husband and I met Jim, who we know as JR to us, when we were all 19-year-old students at St. John's University in Queens, New York. He has been an uncle to all 10 of our children. He is also the godfather to 2 of our children. He was proud of where he came from. He relished the chance to share what he learned and the advice he could offer to the many friends that he made along the way. But this leads me to what he was most proud of, and that was FAU. He was very proud of his program and most proud of his students. Thanks to all of you for caring so much for our JR. I'm sure he is looking down and beaming with pride and will forever be shouting.
I have been very privileged to know Jim Reardon. I was very fortunate that he really enjoyed being with our family, and I felt that I might have been the mother he lost. And I know that Danny was the brother that he never had. Jim had a huge, big heart, and he gave that to everything he participated in. I knew that he was a shining star in my universe. There are stars in the sky so far away that we only see their light after they've died. However, memories of people we love keep shining brightly and guide us and are forever remembered by us. Therefore, Jim is now truly my shining star in the heavens, and my only prayer is to wish that he may rest in peace. And I would like everyone to take a moment and make this little silent prayer for Jim.
To Jim Reardon, positive impact on so many people whose memory will not be forgotten. So Jim, here's to you. Jim is a legend not only here with our students, but he carried that reputation outside. And thank you for being here to remember our own legendary Dr. James Reardon.